I'm leaning towards not so great. I'm looking at the BNK comp. I think the biggest weakness for them is that Mercs will get crazy value against them. If he has the cooldown and you don't have a window where immediately as soon as you do that, Raptor shows up, don't do that. As Lucid has a base in already, and it's been Prio!
Oh god, there it is! First blood solo kill here for Showmaker on the Mel for the first time.
Right? And if you're behind, things are not good. As we take another look here, I think he actually gets it with the... Oh my god.
Jeepers. That is
the
a
final
lot of damage.
I think it was the final order that did it.
The more resources they invest into trying to stop him, though, it may not necessarily be the best
Beryl
thing,
does have TP.
Let's see how this goes as Xiu, how is he going to be able to utilize this ulti? He does keep himself alive for a little bit longer, but Kellen tanking up the turret. Not going to be able to do it for much longer as the flash to get out of the way as Raptor is going to survive. Managed to tank that last turret shot just in the nick of time.
Faced by Xiu, his team tried to cover for him, but now that matchup is in... shambles. They do get a dragon on the flip side, but it isn't really going to change the gold situation.
But manages to get some plate gold. That's going to try and alleviate things. He's already closed that gap by about 200, which is not the end of the world. But 3 grubs going over to BNK is not something you want to... It's a TF Jace composition, right?
It's really interesting. So on one end, the Camille has been put in the dirt.
For a shock blast, which is pretty nice.
From clear there, aiming also...
Oh, Rock gonna get blocked.
TP coming in too. This dive could be huge, Dplus.
Yep, that is Vikla making his way over. And Showmaker has his teleport up, but I just don't know whether he's going to be able to save this. Zenith Blade goes wide. Deadly Flourish does nothing. And both of them hit the deck. That is going to be feats of warfare going over. And they'll also get feats of strength with this first turret going down.
And Showmaker, I think, couldn't go for the TP because Diablo was covering for him. That is going to be BNK running away with this early game. My biggest issue is that if it was the other way around, I'm like, okay, but the comp is really solid, right? BNK you have so much CC. She might be in trouble here.
Yeah. Yep, Destiny does come on through. The ulti, but he holds onto the gold card. Really well played here by Vikla as Xiu trying his very best to get himself out. And Raptor just finds it. Now you've got DK finding Kellen in the jungle, but he's a Leona, so he is going to be absolutely fine. As aiming is at least able to get a bit of a shove here.
Yeah, I mean,
shoves a whole wave in there, and oh dear, there's the Impale. Tempered Fate is going to buy a little bit of time, and the Cosmic Binding does come on down. Lucid locks down the kill onto the Leona, as now Beryl is magically journeying his way forward. Xiu trying to get his way back into the game, and Showmaker is going to lock down the kill. DK managed to strike back.
People on the Bard, that actually sets up a slowdown of the play, right? Delays it so that the rest of the team can arrive. Would be very Beryl to then just
go ahead and die.
But he doesn't.
It's all into game over because BNK still have a whole lot of control as Xiu trying to keep his turret alive. We'll try and deal with these minions first, but oh god, the Camille, not a whole lot of chances here. As clear goes golden. Beryl was unable to lock that one out because the Camille got chauffeured out of the ulti.
Nicely done there by Raptor. Yet another pick. Maybe a look for a cross map onto the TF here, try and get something out of it, but Vikla is positioning very, very defensively, so I don't think he's going to give them the opportunity. Go for these extremely deep dive. Now mid lane turret is about to fall, and I don't think there's anything that DK can do. And really the only thing that they're kind of holding on to is this promise of, oh, are they going to get another one?
Well, they do manage to poke his eye out. It's splashed down for Beryl with not a whole lot of investment. Raptor taking a bit of damage here.
Showmaker trying to stack the passive.
Okay, Solar Flare comes on down. Kellen is taken on a wild journey. He'll be going down first. Tempered Fate buys some time as the Death Mark is going to be able to lock him up as Showmaker stacking this overwhelm as much as he can.
She wasn't here yet, by the way.
All right, the curtains have been called as well as Vikla could be in trouble. Diablo was tanking for him as the curtain call does a fair bit of work.
Behind him!
Yep, can he actually find the angle here as Lucid also on a bit of a flank, but aiming has been left for the Wolves. The teleport comes on through, but the Impale picks up the AD carry. Will it matter though is the question as Xiu just puts him in the bin. The Jace is already dead as now Showmaker looking a little worse for wear, but BNK, they're just going to back off and say it's a 2-2. Up, Magical Journey takes Beryl out of there, was in a little bit of danger. We still have some buttons on cooldown waiting especially for this Hextech ultimatum.
So I think DK actually wants slow fight.
Side track towards this inner turret, Raptor and Kellen.
Showmaker's there, doesn't have TP.
Yep, Beryl is going to magically journey away as the Solar Flare going to connect and the Impale, but the Tempered Fate is going to save Shiu for at least a moment. He also gets Mikhails. Does Diablo underneath the turret take... Yeah, no, it's like, this is do or die for DK. If they lose here, it is done.
Okay, so Lucid is going to want to look for the steal, but do note if he dies, Atacon might be on the table.
Yeah.
It's going so low.
It certainly is, as out goes Lucid, but the Solar Flare is going to connect. They want to take the Magical Journey. He tries to Deathmark to keep himself alive, but Diablo is going to be okay. It picks up a double off the back end. So much damage now missing, as Diablo gets the redemption and a triple kill. And that may have just won BNK the game.
Might be Atacon as well. That was, I think, actually Kellen that was able to get the CC down. They were all trying to get out.
Yeah, that Solar Flare was amazing, as that Impale was not. But still, you can take some pot shots if you would like to, Raptor.
Wait, what, Jin was autoing Skarner? I didn't...
Was he? I don't think so. No, I think he was reloading. I think he was reloading. All right. Well, they're going to start it up. Beryl looking a little worse for wear. There's the Destiny. Solar Flare going to connect onto the Jin, but Beryl's there to peel. Deadly Flourish comes down to Vickler with the flank angle, wanting to get on top of this Mel. Tempered Fate only lands onto one as now Lucid has found the backline. Can he actually get it done as the Mel does manage to lock down one, and Diablo is dead as well. Shiu, an absolute monster, and now Lucid still has the death mark as the Impale comes through and Vickler is down. DK have found the angle as Raptor slinks his way out.
DK need to find a way to deal with Diablo. That is going to be, I think, their main win condition in the fights, as that's Soul Point.
Yeah, so Atacon for Soul Point is going to be the trade here for BNK.
So if they get Baron
unless
as
they
well,
take Baron.
Which they are. That's just gone, I guess. I guess Barrel's going to ult it and stall.
Well, he will at least be able to do that.
Barrel, they're I guess they just... Okay, then it's not... I take it back. It's not worth.
Well, at least he will stall.
Wait, Lucid?
Well, Curtain Call is going to come on in. If this is a steal, that would be very funny. But that's Atacon and Baron for Soul Point. Oh, wait, and out of turret. Never mind. Totally even.
Yeah.
This one we ain't defending, as Aiming was thinking about it back. And Beryl was thinking about the 50% of his life that he just lost.
BNK, if they win the team fight now, they win the series. That is going to be them in the upper bracket against Nongshim. DK trying their best to avoid a fight with Bro.
Yep, Solar Flare is going to miss onto Showmaker here, who's desperately trying to clear out these minions, but it does not work. First inhibitor turret does go down, and now the Destiny is going to get thrown forward. No secrets here for DK, but no real plays being made just yet. Unfortunately, not going to have that rebuttal as Aiming cleanses to get out of the way of Raptor. Deadly Flourish is going to connect. There is the Tempered Fate as well as Vickler dashing forward to try and stop Aiming. The Mel just dives to clear as Shiu looking for the angle, but he does not get it. The inhibitor is going to fall, and now Nexus turret's on the menu. Oh my god, Diablo! Aiming is going to fight until the Shock Blast goes down, and Diablo says, no! We are going to stay in the upper bracket here in the play-ins, and BNK FEARX will find the 3-2 victory over DK against whatever this composition was. They held true, and they managed to take them out in the end, but my god, was it cinema on the way. And that guy playing the Ezreal, by the way, your Rookie of the Year for a reason.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.